Saoirse Ronan, Blitzkrieg on London.
What the English, especially Londoners, referred to as the Blitz. Nazis be crazy. Think Empire of the Sun. Less from a young boy's perspective. Because the director, Steve McQueen, this will not be a jingoistic best of final hour. It's not going to be any of that.
For all the parents whose children have been evacuated, for my boy, George.
Saoirse Ronan, Dickinson, in World War II, the Blitzkrieg on London. I don't know much else about this, but go.
What the English, especially Londoners, referred to as the Blitz. But it was really the Battle of Britain, the bombing of London and other major urban centers, prompted by a you to Hitler raid on Berlin, where they said, screw it, we got to punish them. And all of a sudden, the whole strategy, which was working really well, destroy infrastructure, destroy the airports, the aerodromes, radar station, all this stuff. That's what the Germans were doing. They got switched onto that, which probably one of the reasons that Britain actually made it through that. Nazis be crazy. What this is, though, is a young boy buggers off, has a great adventure during the Blitz. You can imagine you're a young boy, mom's still alive, everything's fine, and this is cool, and it's big and it's loud, and there's, it's big and it's dramatic. Think Empire of the Sun, but even less from a young boy's perspective. He has this great adventure. Meanwhile, Saoirse Ronan is hunting for her child. She is not seeing it as a great adventure. In my notes, one of the reasons I'm looking forward to this, one of the reasons it scores so high, this will be another war movie that won't be pro-war. It's almost impossible when you're telling the story of civilians and how they're affected. And it's a story that usually only gets some really over-the-top, patriotic, like Mrs. Miniver. Because the director, Steve McQueen, he did all the small act stuff. It's like, this will not be a jingoistic, our best of final hour. It's not going to be any of that. It is going to be a lot more grounded and real and realistic. And so, I'm laying most of my faith Steve McQueen's feet, but I think my faith will be rewarded. Not only do I think I'm going to enjoy. Let's put air quotes on enjoy. I think it's going to be really liked by its audience. It's going to score above average. I'll explain why my number one is my number one, but I could have swapped them easy.
And I think it's worth pointing out, too, Steve McQueen, director of 12 Years a Slave, which was Oscar nominated. It is sort of interesting because I have his director's filmography up here. It's a bit small. I probably should have...
No, it is 97 wins because it's he's got a lot of television. If you think of small acts, it presents as a series. It's really 5 feature films within a TV series, right? But his directing credits are significant, and even his short stuff, Grenfell, this guy talks about what affects, working class Londoners. He's won 1 Oscar.
And then obviously Saoirse Ronan, Oscar nominations, and pretty much every film she does is nominated for an Oscar in some way, shape, or form. So
it's her, yes, other supporting players, and Steve McQueen. Yeah, I am excited about that flick, and it's a great flick in Canada, and I think actually all Commonwealth countries, including England. It's Remembrance Day, and it's on November 11th. So this release date of November 1st is set up for that.
Yeah, and perfectly timed for here in the States as well, for Veterans Day on November 11th.
Saoirse Ronan and Blitz, okay, well, let's look at it. But as soon as I saw Steve McQueen, because I'm familiar with his other work, and absolutely. A fan of his other work. So I think that's what have I really talked about? Steve McQueen. I know it won't be jingoistic, and Steve McQueen is he is
talented filmmaker,
young and well in command of his craft.
Omaha! Okay, I guess that's technically the wrong kind of Blitz, But you guys got the idea. Are you guys planning to watch Blitz in theaters or on streaming? Let me know in the comments section below this video. Also, are you guys fans of Saoirse Ronan enough to go watch this film? Let me know in the comments section below as well. I've been Dragon Movie Guy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.